So Llpsi, and welcome to this video lesson on Chapter 4, Dominus et Servi, the Master and the Slaves. And we'll start today with Scena Prima, first scene. Personae, characters, Julius, Aemilia, Medus. Julius, Aemilia, and Medus. Alright, and we see in the picture saculus, small sack or pouch. Pecunia, money. Numus is the word for a coin, right? All right, let's see what's going on. Saculus Julii non parvus est. The pouch of Julius, the money bag of Julius, is not small. So he's a very rich man. In saculo eius est pecunia. In his money bag, eius is the word for his here. In the pouch of him, in his pouch, is money. Julius pecuniam in saculo habet. Julius has money. Notice pecuniam has that accusative ending, for the object. Has money in his pouch, in saculo. Aemilia saculum vedet Juliumque interrogat. Aemilia sees the pouch, saculum, and she asks Julius. Now notice and Julius there. Julium is Julius in the accusative object form. Que is the word for and, but you translate it before. And she asks Julius, Quot numi sunt in saculo tuo? How many coins are in your pouch, in your sack? There's that word quote, meaning how many. Julius respondet. Julius answers, Centum, 100. Aemilia says, Num hic centum numi sunt. Surely there aren't 100 coins here. Remember, num expects a negative answer, so there aren't 100 coins here, are there? Something like that. Julius pecuniam numerat. Julius counts the money, okay? Because he's a little made unsure by Aemilia's question, so he wants to make sure. Unus, duo, tres, quator, quinque, sex, septim, octo, novem, decim, quid decim tantum? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Only 10? Tantum is one of several words for only in Latin. Some others we'll learn eventually are solum and modo. So only 10? He expected to have 100. That's how he had left it at the last time he had seen it. Julius rursus pecuniam numerat. He again counts the money. Rursus means again. It's actually related to reverse in English. It's re versus, but it got kind of shoved together and contracted. It's called syncopation in Latin. So re versus became rursus. Two ways to translate rursus, either back or again. Here, again sounds best. Julius counts the money again. Unus, duo, tres, quator, novem decim, right? All the way up to 10, and he stops. Numerus numorum non est centum. The number of the coins is not 100, said decim tantum, but only 10. Julius says, Quid? What? In saculo meo non centum, sed tantum decim numi sunt? In my pouch there's not 100, but there are only 10 coins? All right. Ubi sunt ceteri numi? Where are the rest of the coins? Servi mei ubi sunt? My slaves, where are they? Or literally, slaves mine, where are they? Right? So that's a little funny word order for English, but in Latin it's totally fine. Where are my slaves, we could say, if you want to use the normal English word order. So of course he's jumping to the conclusion that one of his slaves has stolen it. We'll see. Medus then says, Servus tuus Medus hic est, your slave Medus is here. So it kind of implies here, I'm a dutiful slave. I'm right here where I'm supposed to be. Must be some slave that's not here, right? Julius servum suum medum vedet. Julius sees his slave Medus. So suus aum, this is a possessive adjective that refers back to whoever the subject is. So since Julius is the subject here, he sees his slave. If it were Amelia servum suum videat, it would be sees her slave, because Amelia is a woman, right? So Julius sees servum suum, his slave, his own slave, medum, medus. And notice that servum, suum, and medum all have the M on the end, because that's all the object of the verb videat, right? Sees what? Sees his slave. Medus, name of the slave, right? Davum non videat. He doesn't see Davus. Davus is another of the slaves. He's the older one with kind of a balding head. Medus ad est. Medus is here, is present. Davus non ad est. Davus is not present. Sed ab est, but is absent. So the word absent and absence come from ab est in Latin, the verb for being away, being absent. And then ad est, the ad means to or at. Here it's sort of like is at a place, right? But those are antonyms. If you see in the margin, they're telling you ad est equals hic est. So is present equals is here. Ab est is the opposite of ad est, right? That's what the little arrows pointing in opposite directions mean. So ab est means is away, ad est means is here at this place. And then it gives you the plural forms, ad sunt, they are here, equals hic sunt, they are here, they are present, they are here, right? And then we get the opposites again, ab sunt, they are away, they are absent, ad sunt, they are here, they are present. Okay. Going on, Julius et Aemilia et Medus ad sunt. Julius and Aemilia and Medus are present. Davus ceterique servi absunt. Davus and the rest of the slaves, ceterique servi, are absent, are not there. Then Julius says, Quid? What? Unus servus tantum ad est? Only one slave is here, is present? Remember tantum, new word meaning only. Ubi est Davus? Where is Davus? Davum voca. Call Davus. Now, voca is a new kind of verb form. Notice it doesn't have a T at the end. It's a singular command form. So voca means call in the sense of I'm telling somebody else, call somebody, right? So, davum voca, that's the reverse of the English word order. We would say call davus, right? Because we want to put the verb first and the object last. But Latin can do it really any way it wants to. The word order is not important in Latin. The M on the end of davum tells us he's the object, and the verb ending with the A like that without the T on the end tells us that's a singular command. Call davus. Now, obviously, he's telling Medus to do this, right? Medus davum vocat. Dawe. Medus calls Davus. Davus, right? Now, notice when he's calling Davus, he doesn't say Davus. He says Dawe. That's because this is a new case, too. This is called the vocative case. The vocative case is the calling out to case. Notice that vocative, V-O-C-A-T-I-V-E, comes from vocat, which means calls. So it's a special spelling of the word that is used for calling out to them. Okay? So the us has changed to e. Now, if that's freaking you out a little bit, don't worry about it a whole lot. It's really just words that end in us, the us ending, or ius, ius. Which might possibly have this kind of spelling change if you're calling out to them. With women, with most other types of words in Latin, it's just not going to happen. So, for example, if I call out to Julia, I still say Julia. If I call out to Amelia, I still say Amelia. If I call out to a boy, puer, I still just say puer. It's only with an us word like this, or maybe an ius word like filius, where it's going to change. Okay, sed Davus medum non audit, but Davus does not hear Medus. Neque venit, nor does he come, and he does not come. Medus rursus Davum vocat, Medus again calls for Davus. Dawe veni, Davus come. Davus venet. Davus comes. Iam duo servi adsunt. Now 2 slaves are present. All right, so that concludes the first section here. So things to point out, we've got these new verbs, adest and abest. Is present, is absent. We've got the vocative form, right? The davus changing to dawe when we're talking directly to him, calling out to him. So those are some things to notice here. We've got these new command forms. Woka, call. Weni, come. Right? If you're just telling somebody to do something, you don't have the T on the end of the verb when you're telling them to do it. You just have the vowel by itself. Woka, weni, without the T. All right. Well, I hope that made sense and you learned a few things in this lesson. Walete, till next time.